Uh, I believe where we last left off, what you guys had just finished fighting the harpies, and you were directly outside of the uh, cave systems, if I was correct.
I do believe you're correct.
Icewind Dale
Fighting.
notes. Last I got
shot arrows at them.
Yeah, oh yeah, I just kept shooting. I just kept going. You don't fuck with my family. I gotta go get my tea.
So, before everyone, there are 3 entrances to the caves in front of you. Along with you guys can like kind of follow it for a second. There's also a frozen river that seems to also enter the cave systems, and that walkway is big enough for you all to enter as well.
So there's technically 4, or
there's
there just
technically
3?
4.
Technically 4.
There's just 3 entrances that seem. Now that you guys are like up on it, these entrances are kind of massive. Actually, like they're not really small. It just is kind of like the ice was obscuring how big the entrances were. They're probably like 20-foot entrances.
We got
Would
tea.
Would this be big enough for, say, the orcs that we just nearly passed up, or whatever they were actually called in Icewind Dale?
The Yetis?
Not the Yeti. There's like a.
The other
Goliath.
two.
You know, yeah, my dude and his girlfriend, and like.
Oh, yeah, the
Their
Burbies.
Oh,
Yes,
friend.
this would be big enough for them. But it would be bigger. Like, they were probably like 14, 15 feet tall.
You are hell-bent on making me feel short.
Yes.
And that's not easy to do.
But how tall is Poppy?
Poppy is like... She's like the same height as me, so like 6 foot something.
Dominatrix.
Yeah.
How tall am I? Jasper's 5'10".
Half taller than you.
I think I put Ima at like 5'2" or something.
That's fair.
Oh, I know I'm 5'10".
We're twins.
I know.
Yeah.
Great.
To be fair,
My
I don't
identical
think
twin
Poppy's
brothers are like 3 inches apart.
I don't think Poppy's ever stopped to measure how tall she is. I think she's like, I fit through the door? Okay, we're cool.
Well, you won't have any problems here.
What door entranceway should we try? Does anyone have an idea?
So there are the 3 main ones, and then one that could act as an entrance.
Yeah, so like the erosion from the river has washed out, and it's probably like not really a hole, but you all could walk through the area that's cleared out by this river. Then the river is like completely frozen over. It doesn't look like there's barely any ice. It is not moving anymore. It's so frozen.
Can I
Is this
see any
also-
tracks going through any of them?
Roll a survival check for me.
Is this way also what am I looking for? Also like 20 feet tall?
No, this is more like 7 feet tall. It doesn't seem like carved out necessarily. It's just more of an erosion has happened here, probably for a long time.
I like the thought of maybe going through there because
A 1.
I got a 1.
Oof.
As they're debating, I'm gonna take
First roll of the night.
cast detect magic.
The blizzard has completely blown away any
However, for a
chance
total of 7.
of any footprints being left. So it just seems like, you know, how it kind of always is. You have very few hours to really find the footsteps after someone. You finish virtually casting Detect Magic, and nothing is really picking up on your radar right now.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Yes, so I'll let you know.
Am I being Andy?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You're best at it.
I gotta pull
Yeah.
up her character sheet.
So I think maybe going this way might be better, only because, like, 20-foot giants can't follow us.
I was thinking the same thing, actually. It seems the safest route, oddly enough.
I mean, we might run into something, but at least something is gonna follow us in. At least nothing we can't handle.
Yeah, I don't really want to fight anything that we can't, like, suplex.
And if we do get in there and there is something really tall, we can run out that way and they can't chase us.
Yeah, if it's taller than me, I don't fuck with it.
I would say the same thing, but, like,
Yes.
you see what we're working with.
Can Jasper size up Poppy to see how tall she is? Just because now I want to know Poppy's definitive height.
Shit. 5'2".
5'2"?
No, 6'2". 6'2".
Okay.
My bad.
I was like,
It's been
I
a
was
long
like-
day.
You do
Fair.
not look Ima in the eye.
so yeah, you're only a few inches. Okay. I just wanted to know. But however, I'm sort of thinking sneakiest option would be to go through the makeshift entrance.
I think you and I are thinking the same thing.
Agreed.
Shall we
So-
be incredibly sketchy?
Oh, the sketchiest. And I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay. So you guys all move forward. The erosion kind of opens up into, and it's completely dark in here. There is no light as you guys kind of feel your way through this cave system now. But you are just following the path that the erosion has carved out from years of this river flowing through here. You get probably like 100 to 120 feet before whoever is leading the group, so whoever's walking first, bumps into something. And as you guys all stop, and Andy can see this, no issue. The river has a waterfall that is like it was coming down. So there's about a 10-foot frozen patch of the waterfall that you guys would have to attempt to climb over before you could continue forward.
Sorry,
So
but
does dark vision work here, or?
Dark vision does work here, so
Okay,
anyone.
so I see it.
Guys, it looks as if we have to climb over this frozen waterfall.
Everybody
why
bring your
isn't
climbing
through
gear?
an option?
It's you guys look at it for a second. Climbing gear would more than likely cause the ice to shatter, but there would be enough hand and footholds for you all to pull yourselves up it.
Now, just because I have played a video game in my life, is the ice enough to see if there are any particular secret rooms behind the waterfall?
You really can't tell. Right? Do you have dark vision?
God, I'm like
mean,
hella fey, probably.
And Andy's
Can I look for
also
secret
gonna
rooms?
look for secret rooms.
Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Ooh.
Is this investigation?
You have dark
Yes.
vision up to 60.
Alright, guidance!
Okay, so
What's her investigation? Wait,
19.
I'm rolling.
19.
She got a natural 20.
Ooh.
For a total, I rolled a 20 on the d20 and a 4 on the d4 for guidance. So for a total of 26. That totally cancels out my crit fail.
So the waterfall does seem to be like the most sketchily frozen. Like it doesn't. It kind of seems like if anybody messes up too hard, it kind of will fall apart. And you can't really tell what, but it's almost like for just a second, anyone that rolled above an 18 can see like something kind of shimmer behind the waterfall.
Can we see any way to like see if we can like get around the waterfall without damaging the ice?
Not really. There's just the one way up.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go up. I want to go in.
Did
The
we
entire
Okay.
wanna
passageway that
break
you guys
it?
are in.
Do we want to break it?
See if I'm damaged. I am damaged, which means I'm more than likely activated by Crimson Right. So
Can I just like hit it with my
Yes.
staff really fucking hard?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll
Roll
go ahead and make
attack
an
roll
attack
for
as
me.
well.
I will attack it as well. With my quarterstaff.
I'm just gonna stand and watch.
Okay.
Disbelief.
A lot of fire. Hold on.
That's
Just
a lot of
pull
I
that
wanna
shit
sound.
roll
real
that.
quick, like Indiana Jones. Natural
24.
20 for a 27.
I got an 8.
That's a lot of noises.
I can't get past everybody.
1 second. So, Poppy, you immediately, like, crack into this, and the ice begins just crumbling and falling. You guys go to, like, look into what is beyond the waterfall, and,
I
almost
bucks
like...
as we piss something off.
almost like a gaseous spirit, or almost like an element of water starts moving its way out of the hole behind the waterfall, and it is going. It's like, I haven't seen that movie, The Shape of Water, but it kind of looks like that thingy. I'm not gonna lie to you
It
guys.
looks like a mer person?
So he looks
No.
hot?
No, less. Okay.
An alien? I haven't seen the movie.
On a scale of 1 to Cthulhu, what are we fucking with here?
It's made out of water, so like it is moving water, but it's like a almost like a dragon head, but just without everything else. So just like the neck. I don't really. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna send a picture. I can't describe this thing.
Please.
I wasn't prepared for you guys to fuck with it, so I didn't.
We woke up and chose chaos.
Anything behind a waterfall.
Mwahaha.
Don't
I
look
feel like Ima's just gonna stand there staring for like 2 seconds before she goes,
Can I get everyone to roll initiative? Also, sorry.
No.
"We've freed you!" As this thing just
Okay.
lunges, she's just kind of like, "Yeah, okay, I tried."
Oof. Sorry, Andy.
Oh no. Oh! Looks like an eel.
Yeah.
Wow. It's not sexy at all.
Ooh.
No. I didn't realize that was supposed to be a sexy movie.
How do I tell you this?
What was everybody's roles? I'm typing them out.
How do I break this?
Let's put it this way. The normies
Fuck the
and the
fish man.
furries came together to say, this shit's weird.
I saw it like opening night
Oh my god.
because my grandma wanted to go see it. So she's like, it's said that it's gonna win all these awards, and neither of us knew what it was.
Oh
and
no.
I hate myself.
Grandma. Grandma, no.
We were both like, what the fuck?
Your fucking grandma gets cooler and cooler to me by the day.
Lizzie, what's Poppy's dex?
+3.
Okay, I go first. What did Ima get?
15.
No, I'm sorry, +4. I looked at the wrong thing.
Okay, rollies? Guidance! No, I'm kidding, I don't got that.
Oh, no, you go first.
Did you-
I rolled an 8.
I got a 9. I was like, there's still a chance.
Oh, poor Andy.
She only has a +1 and I rolled a 2.
All right. So, Azurite, top of the round.
I
you are
feel
up.
like we can make friends with it, guys.
I'm just gonna lower my weapons. Like, hi.
I'm gonna walk up to this thing and cast Destroy Water and see what happens.
Oh my god.
Casting it directly on it.
Yeah, directly on it.
Okay. Hang on. How much water does destroy water?
Let me check.
I think it's something 30? Or is that just the range?
I can destroy up to 10 gallons of water.
Time to Google how much water is a water elemental. I feel like we can make a friend here.
He just went up and cast Destroy Water on it.
I'm not so sure about friendship, y'all.
Yeah, I think.
What's the
Az
vibe
might
we're
have
going
gone
for?
You see,
I
we're
don't
in a cave that we were warned people went mad in and were murdered inside, so I don't think we're gonna make friends.
Okay, so it.
It gets rid of its feet.
It is a large elemental. So I feel like that's more than 10 gallons, but I will say like 3d6 of damage.
Okay, I'll take it.
I got no magic shit, guys. I am fucked. I'm gonna shoot the water.
That's 10 points of damage.
Okay.
Oh, you have fun. My things deal fire damage.
We're gonna create
And I'm
some
gonna bonus
steam.
action wild shape into a crag cat.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Oh no.
Jasper, you are up next.
Jasper's going to see this, is gonna think to herself, I don't know how to shoot water, and I'm gonna try to charm person the water elemental.
I think that needs to be
No.
a humanoid.
It
Or-
does need to be a humanoid.
So it doesn't, so would I know
No.
that it wouldn't work?
I will say you would know that it would not work on this.
I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Market,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna try to shoot it with. Wait, how close are we right now?
You guys are right on top of it.
I'm not gonna shoot it. I'm gonna use my quarterstaff. Just go fucking whack it.
Do you have dark vision?
No, I'm just gonna whack whatever's in front of me.
So I will say you have disadvantage on your attack roll, but you can definitely hit it from where you are.
Please don't hit one of us by accident.
Yeah, I
What's
feel
my
like I'm
quarterstaff? Well, and I'm two-handing it. Does a 12 hit?
So you release your arrow and it kind of
No,
just
it's my
goes straight
quarterstaff.
through- you're right. So your quarterstaff just passes straight through the water. It does not impact with the creature.
That's my turn. But it's got my hunter's mark.
What do I know about water elementals? What would Poppy
Well,
know? Because I know what I know, but I don't know what Poppy would know.
It's not okay. It is a water weird, so it's not really a full like water elemental. But you know, I mean, enough. They are a little difficult to deal with at best, but you also know they can't really survive outside of water.
Yeah, we're surrounded by what's basically water.
I chose the wrong path.
Okay. gonna kind of look at it and look at everybody else and be like, yeah, there's really no talking our way out of this one. Does it even speak common? Do you speak common?
There's no response.
Got it. Real sorry about this. And I'm just gonna try to hit him with my staff again, but I'm gonna cast, shit. Inflict wounds.
Okay.
Oh shit, get your wounds inflicted.
That's math. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Oh, I wish I could have prepared Andy's spells. I'm just going with what they had
And-
prepared.
Inflict wounds is necrotic damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What if I said no? Would that change anything?
It might.
$17 points of damage.
Ooh.
Can't do that in my head. That was an odd number.
Are you trying to do half? It's 8. You round down.
No, it wasn't that. That was just. It took full damage from the necrotic. It was just I can't do math at all.
Necrotic
Okay.
works. Necrotic usually works against this type of thing.
I just hold up my whip that's on fire and I go, oh, good to know, good.
So the Waterbeard is going to kind of give a shriek as you fully, like, you heard it. It is then going to completely lunge towards you, Poppy. I'm using online dice today, and that's so weird. Does a 18 hit?
Yeah, if it meets it, it beats it.
Can I please get a what is the rule for grappling? Because I can't remember.
For athletics contest.
If
Thank
you
you.
grapple, your attack automatically grapples. It's on Poppy's turn, they can try to escape using either acrobatics or athletics, but the grappling creature must use athletics. That's rules is right, but you do you.
Well, it's
Is there no
you
save?
do get a saving throw.
Oh,
On
hell
this.
yeah.
So if you'll make an athletics check for me.
I had to choose athletics.
Come on, Poppy is swole.
You got this.
No, actually, okay. Dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, so the it tries to like fully wrap around you and pull you closer to it, but you manage to kind of slip through its grasp. You do take 13 points of damage, bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Oof.
Owie.
And that is it for its turn. Ima, you are up next.
Okay, so I see it going after Poppy.
Yes.
I look at this flaming whip by my hand and
Boil
realize
it.
that's probably not gonna
Boil
be
it.
great.
I mean, try it.
Wouldn't
Well-
hurt to try.
For my bonus action, let me see. Yeah, for my bonus action, you are going to see Ima's eyes, who are normally in this, like, kind of pretty, either pinkish or green, depending on her form, go jet black, including, like, Iris's pupils and everything. And she's going to go, now don't do that again. And she is going to use her Blood Curse of Bloated Agony.
Okay.
And Oh, feck it. I'm going to amplify it. Which I believe... Yeah, I take a d4 worth of necrotic damage. Thank you for rolling max every time I freaking hurt myself.
I'm sorry,
You can't hurt me, I hurt me. So now it has disadvantage on all strength and dexterity-based checks,
Okay.
and takes a d8 necrotic damage if it attacks more than once in a turn.
Okay, gotcha.
Then I'm going to... Do I just put the whip away?
Oil it.
Sure. We grab the whip and we're like, fuck it! Yeah!
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack roll.
That is a dirty 20.
That hits.
That is going to be... rolled min roll. Good. 8 points of... what is it not telling me? Oh, slashing. It's 8 points of slashing damage, and
Okay.
for what it's worth, 2 points of fire damage.
Okay. Gotcha. So as you go, it definitely does do damage. You just see that the fire is kind of like immediately doused a little bit, by the water, but it did still hurt it. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn, yes.
That would bring us to Andy.
Andy is going to... How's Poppy looking?
He's okay.
Okay. Andy's gonna back up a little bit. Does that provoke an opportunity attack before I actually
No,
do that?
she, I will say, is not within melee from it.
Also, probably not paying a bunch of attention.
So Andy's gonna
Just
back
gotta
up
hit
a
and
little
then hit with a
bit,
whip.
and then she's gonna do a second level guiding bolt at it. Because if it hits, that's some pretty good damage.
Pretty cool secondary effect, too.
Yes.
That is an 18 total.
That hits.
Yes.
Let's go.
Where are my d6s?
Enjoy half a
take that.
fireball's worth of damage in a level 1 spell.
Casting at level 2.
Oh, okay, a little bit more than half then.
Ooh, nice.
I just noticed you can see where my mask has been rubbing.
I hate that.
It's annoying.
21 radiant damage.
Okay.
And whoever is next has advantage. Do I have a bonus action? And she's just gonna say for her bonus action. What's going on?
It definitely looks hurt from that radiant energy that just slammed into it. That brings us back to the top of initiative, which is Azurite.
Who gets advantage?
With
I will
advantage.
take that advantage, and with it, I will try to bite through this water weird.
Okay.
I expected you to just be like, my big cat tries to drink the water.
I should have. That's gonna be
That's great.
a 21 to hit.
That hits.
You good, Danny?
This is my first sip of the tea. It's not that good. Except I gotta drink it.
5
Give us
points
some
of
honey in it. Maybe some lemon.
5 points of piercing.
I got none of those.
That's all I can do.
Gotcha.
Cool. Okay.
So it's me?
Jasper.
I still can't see shit, can I?
No.
I don't have anything for that. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Oh, and I was in melee with it.
Yes.
Okay. Jasper missed, so I don't think she necessarily realizes or thinks of how close she is to them. And Jasper knows she's better with a bow. However, I should have thought ahead. I was so invested in figuring out what Andy was gonna do. Fuck it, Jasper's just gonna one-handed quarterstaff, other on the dagger, start swinging. So first hit with the quarterstaff is with disadvantage. I'm about to miss. You'd think Earth Genasi could see in the dark. They can't.
You would think.
You really hate to see it.
Does
You
a
should, 'cause you can't.
does a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
Yes. Okay. Did it? Okay. I don't think I've ever actually hit anything with the quarterstaff. Sorry.
You're one-handing?
I'm one hand in a quarterstaff, so it's 1d6. However, I've got my hunter's mark up,
Yes.
so that's another
Oh.
d6,
I need...
and that one, and a d4.
Hold on, before you roll damage, I just want to see something.
Okay.
There's a problem with the hunter's mark there.
What?
You choose a creature you can see within range.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Oh shit!
What is
All
your
right.
hunter's mark?
Oh,
I'd like to think as well that Jasper's a lot smarter than myself and would realize that if she can't see it, that it wouldn't go through because she can't see fuck all. Or did I waste the spell slot? I'll leave it up to you.
You were within melee, and it was after Poppy attacked before you cast Hunter's Mark. So even though like it's, I will let you still have Hunter's Mark on it. It's more like it is moving so rapidly right now that like you just can't pinpoint where it is. Like you're just going off of sounds when you attack right now because it's dark.
So, but it landed though.
But I will let it be on.
I love you. So that makes it 12 damage. Wait.
Okay, so how
and
much?
okay, yes. So oh, I didn't add the extra plus 3. 15. So 6.
Split it
So
for me, like-
yes. So 9 bludgeoning.
Okay.
What's it was 3 psychic and I guess as another 3 bludgeoning.
So, you are, like, scrambling around at this moment. Like, you're not sure where exactly it is, but you just let your all go into, like, one last swing. And you all kind of hear a noise, and the rest of the water just kind of dissipates splashes back down onto the river. Hello?
Is it dead?
It is dead.
Oh,
You weren't supposed to start till 9.
we changed it.
Oh, I was working.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. All you missed was we just killed.
I'm still working. Let me call you guys back.
Okay.
Give me half an hour to get through the
Okay, it's okay. I'm playing Andy. We're good. Oh, she left. So, but I feel like I still was going with the dagger, so I hope I miss.
Yeah, so you
I can't
realize
see
that it is
anything.
dissipated now, and just swing through the water, falling with your dagger.
I can't see anything. Somebody light it up. Fuck! That hit somebody.
I'm gonna be honest.
Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
It's okay, it's only a d4. Wait,
Plus,
wait, does Hunter's Mark move targets?
you have
Only if
to
you
move
want it
yourself.
to.
Okay, I still think it's up on it.
Wait, would
So
you
I'm not gonna
feel
move it.
Your hunter's mark die?
Wait, this is actually, I think I would've.
I think you would have to.
So then I would
Yeah,
not
that
be
was true.
swinging again.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay.
I gotta play how Jasper would, I'm sorry.
It's
Somebody
okay,
light
sometimes
it.
Being a rules lawyer can help us too. I'm sorry.
Does anybody have fucking, like, dancing lights? Wait,
Andy,
wait,
would
yeah.
you mind sharing your dark vision, please?
You know what? I just thought of that right before you'd said it. It took me so long to realize that. That could have helped us so much. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so those without dark vision, as Andy places her hand upon you, now have dark vision. And the rest of you, she kind of like taps you on the shoulder, and your dark vision extends to 300 feet.
Cool.
So everyone can see above you. The
Oh, fuck.
waterfall, other than like what you hit and what the water weird kind of like slid out of, you
Be right
can
back.
climb up it. I will just say it'll be a higher DC.
How
Is
high
there
is
anything around the water weird? Was it protecting anything?
No, it was the shimmer that everyone saw was just the water weird moving behind the ice.
I'm gonna get out my climber's kit to maybe give myself some more stability, and and Ima's just gonna start climbing up, all while grumbling to herself. Fucking secret passageways behind waterfalls. We're supposed to have. I've read a lot of books about this shit.
If I can get athletics checks as you guys climb up this.
How high is it?
It's 10 feet.
I'm gonna jump up there as the crack cat.
Okay.
Would us with our climbers kits get
Fuck.
some sort of advantage?
So the climbers kits are not really. You can't use it because the ice would just crack.
Fair enough.
So,
On lucky rolling.
what roll
Oh my
is this,
God,
sorry?
yes.
Athletics?
Athletics.
So, Andy got a 5.
Okay.
I got a crit fail.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Okay.
I'm rolling like shit for myself.
I'm sorry, what am I rolling?
Athletics.
I was. Okay.
Remember, Poppy is swole.
18. Okay, so Azurite, you effortlessly pop to the top of this like sheet of ice.
Fell off.
Poppy and Ima, you both easily manage to scale up this. However, you do get to the top of it and realize that the handholds and footholds that Andy and Jasper are both trying to grasp onto, they're just not. It's not doing it for them. They're not moving at all, actually. They are still both feet on the ground, no headway.
Poppy, you want to give me a hand
I-
here?
Back down and
I have a whip that is 10 feet long.
I
It
I
is
can just
20 after.
pull them up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go like halfway down so that I can help.
Okay. Oh. Will you please re-roll with advantage for Jasper and Andy?
Thank you.
I'm
I don't
helping.
know why I'm rolling. Oh,
That was
Andy's gonna
Anna.
guidance herself.
Okay.
So wait, with advantage?
Yes.
Fuck, those are the same thing! I'm gonna... So, Andy got an 11.
Okay.
I got a 17 plus something.
Okay, so
20.
Jasper, you manage to like grab onto Poppy's extended hand, and she helps you pull the rest of the way. Andy's still at the bottom.
And
I give
Okay,
Andy a piggyback
so-
right up.
if you just kind of wrap the whip around your hand, you should.
I don't know what I'm doing.
It's
Here, grab the
Fine.
whip.
I've never had to do this before.
Can I get an athletics check from you to help pull her up?
sure.
Oh no.
You want Ima's athletics. That is a 10.
Oh, no.
Minus 1 is a 9.
So actually, the ice slips underneath your foot, and you two kind of like, you think you have her, like fully, you're like, all right, Andy, come on, and lose your footing and kind of tumble back down, to where
Right.
Andy is.
I am going to break my wild shape and wild shape into a chocolate brown ape and begin scaling down the wall and picking everyone up one by one and climbing them to the top.
Okay.
Why am I rolling like dog shit?
Poppy's just clinging to the wall, dying of laughter.
Hey, look here, Peanut Gallery. I got up there the first time.
I'm gonna give them all some irritated monkey noises.
Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening, guys. I'm
I just
sorry.
Love the subtitles for this particular thing to say irritated monkey noises.
Yes.
Oh shit, we just dropped everything.
Also, and I'm sorry. I'm not sure what's gotten into me as well. It's as if the dice are rolling like shit
What dice, Jasper?
in my mind.
I am going to
Fucking
run to the bathroom really quickly. I will be right back, and we will continue at the top of the waterfall now.
I think there's something else going on in my mind. Maybe it's that I haven't eaten.
What?
Like it all?
I'm gonna immediately just start digging through my bag. It's eat.
Sorry, I get like this sometimes.
I'm
Like-
gonna smack you across the back with my large monkey hand
Jasper.
Ass!
and
Jasper.
give you a growl and show you my teeth and point at the food.
I'm eating, see?
I look
Insight
very
check.
cold.
Yeah.
I'm gonna insight. Fuck you, 21. Are you actually eating the food?
She's eating it, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Making sure you're not stage eating it.
Good.
So I just kind of give you like a little side eye, and then I'm like, well, that was certainly interesting.
Also, sorry for. I thought that path would be the for show one without anything like that.
I think
Hopefully,
we all did. Or at
hopefully
least-
the food helps.
Here's the thing. None of us went into this thinking that we weren't going to face some weird shit. I just think we thought it'd be better to face that than like a Goliath huge creature.
You're not wrong.
Also, we are now entering the main cavern of these caves. So,
Shit.
you all notice something as you get to the top of this. You all collect your breaths for a moment, have this moment of talking. Yes,
Is our pass without a trace still active?
it is still active.
Okay.
Poppy, your detect magic is also still active.
Am I getting anything?
Not at this moment, but it is still up, just so you know. But so it really opens up around you guys once you get to this waterfall. So you can see that the ceiling is about 90 feet above you all. From the top of the waterfall, you can see like the river that you're following kind of sloped downwards just a little bit as you guys were walking. So now you can see what you presume to be the other entrances, like up above you to your left, and there's like a single like bridge now that also everyone can see a little bit better, the water that you guys are standing on is the strangest. You've all seen frozen rivers. This river is blue. Like, minerally frozen blue. It's not normal water that you guys are walking on. Also, as you all like take a moment and after you finish talking, you hear almost like screaming sounds. It starts off as like a soft moan and eventually escalates into the wind traveling through these caverns is creating a shrieking sound. You hear it constantly while you are in here, especially as you guys walk forward into the open area of this. You guys are also still on the frozen river at this point. It's continuing forward.
This is
Well-
definitely the screaming that he was talking about.
Do we hear the noises of any other creatures?
Roll a perception check for me.
Can I assist?
Yeah.
What's your perception?
Well, considering that I rolled, I believe, a 19 and like an 18 and a 19.
It's fine.
That is a 21 perception.
You do not hear anything around you at this moment.
I'm just gonna kind of look back while we're all trying to hide. Just gonna give like a thumbs up and a head nod. And does it just look like cavern for miles?
At this, from like the point that you guys are at right now, you don't see anything else but the cabin continuing to twist around following this river. Other than like what is above you.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do my due diligence. I'm gonna look up and see if anything looks off.
So it more just looks like an ice bridge has been formed between these two like caverns. But it just seems like the where the original entrances would have led you guys.
Guys, did you want me to send Castor out to have a look around?
Why, Andy? I do believe that is a wonderful.
Okay.
So, Castor continues forward as you guys all like take a moment and kind of like hide yourselves on the side. He gets around the curve that you guys would follow if you continued, and Andy can see through Castor's eyes. There looks to be like a set of very crudely carved steps that lead up out off of the river's edge. They're probably like these are 5-foot steps apiece, so they were definitely made for something much bigger. The river also continues. So which way do you want to send him?
Sorry, it was either to continue on the river or go up the steps.
Mm-hmm.
Up the steps.
You do so, and so in this room, parts of like the top of it have completely fallen away, so like the light is barely filtering through, creating like a lot of shadows. As Castor's like vision kind of adjusts for just a second, there is blood covering the floor of this room. There is like almost like an ice block that has several completely dismembered body parts from several different humans on the table in here.
Does Castor see the person or thing that had done this? Is there
That's all that he sees? This is like a smaller, like this section is only like 15 feet wide. This is like an off section. There is kind of like a continuation of this same room if you want to continue forward.
Yeah. And
Okay.
Andy will say while still looking through the eyes. So there's a room with just a bunch of body parts in it. I'm gonna keep looking though.
So Caster flies into the next room, and the lighting in this room is very strange. It takes the familiar's eyes a moment to really like fully understand what's going on. There is a a blue glowing orb that is just floating in the air, kind of like pulsating almost. The shadows that it is like behind, so like Caster can't really see much features of. There is a woman standing over a cauldron that she is stirring at the moment. She has long silvery hair, very very pale skin. Um, she doesn't seem to notice Castor as he enters. Other than the cauldron in the room, there are bones all over this room. There are bones from like small birds and knucklehead trouts to humans. But next to her, almost there, encased in ice, is a frost giant skeleton. You can see like the bones poking through the ice. Along with like his armor, you can see bits and pieces of it. But yeah, she's stirring.
Hey
Are you saying
guys,
this out loud?
so Castor went into the next room and Castor found the lady with the silver hair, and she's stirring this big cauldron, and she's got a giant in a slab of ice, and there's a lot more bones. What do you think it means?
Have you come out of Castor's eyes at this point?
Not yet. Oh, distressed ape sounds.
Well, Andy cannot speak and look through Castor's eyes at the same time. So the way that works is like while she is looking and listening through the familiar's eyes, she cannot look and hear through her own eyes and ears.
Oh, sorry. I was
so
under
she
the impression
still-
that with familiars
She
of
can
you
still
can
talk,
still
though, can't
speak,
she?
but you just can't hear anything.
Yeah, no, but she just wouldn't be able. You can still say it. You just wouldn't be able to hear Ima's questions.
Oh, so then, but Andy would just chime in. But I'm still looking, so I can't hear you guys. Tap once for come back, twice for keep looking.
I think we found our.
I'm gonna tap once.
Yeah.
And then Andy will come back. So it's that way. It's up the stairs.
I think we found our witch.
Love, did you see anything else in the room? No, it was just what I described.
Now, that doesn't mean that she doesn't have the ability to summon something else. You know,
We saw that water thing come out of the ice. What's to say that the frost giant can't?
true, some people can reanimate skeletons and other weird shit. And this lady seems hella weird.
Especially if she was able to make everybody else go mad.
Well, I mean, Andy, you didn't mention anything about seeing anyone alive. Like, everybody that you saw was dead except for the witch chick, right?
Well, I'd hope that they were dead, because they were limbs. So I'd hope that they weren't still alive.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
And it was bones. However, that means nothing if they're a necromancer.
Do we want to just kind of chill out, scope the place out, maybe for like an hour?
I
And then
could
decide what we're
send
gonna do?
Castor out through the other way to see if there's anything else if we wanted. However, she was stirring something, so I don't know if it's time sensitive.
What are you guys thinking?
I think that surveying the land might be the best before jumping into something to see if there's anything else that could be a danger. See if maybe we can find the others first before letting her know we're here.
I will nod in agreement.
I was just gonna see if we could do like a little code thing with you, like, you know, beat on the chest once for stick around, survey the area, but go like full like King Kong. Like, you think we should just run in and beat her ass?
I'm just gonna give one slam on the chest real firm.
Hell yeah, brother.
I think, did we want to send Castor out to survey everything else while we took a little rest?
Think that would be good.
I'm gonna break wild shape. Oh goodness, I can finally speak. I was afraid we weren't going to rest, so I just didn't want to lose that.
Sweet dreams. Love you.
So are we
We've
taking,
I
figured
know.
out ways to communicate.
It
are we
works.
taking a short rest?
I
Well,
think that's
Castor
the
wasn't
attempt.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And
gotcha.
Andy's gonna send Castor out to survey for the hour.
So while Castor is like, is he going up to the areas above you, or is he continuing down the river?
He is having a looky-loo at whatever he can for the period of a short rest.
Okay, I'll just go ahead and pretty much give you everything.
He's going
So,
everywhere.
At the ice bridge, at the very top of it, all of those tunnels kind of led into this one main bridge that continued forward. So there is like the remnants of an old campsite in one of the caverns. In another one, there are like large, there are 3 ice-covered pillars of mineral deposits in one of the caverns. In another one, there are like ancient stick figure drawings carved into the wall. And if he follows the river down it, once you get to like the end of the river, it kind of like opens up into a large mouth. And there are 4 giant bodies in the ice beneath it. If roll an investigation check for me for Andy.
Andy or Castor?
For Castor. Like, no, it'd be Andy.
It would be Andy? Sorry, you said investigation? Guidance. $21.
Okay, so with her seeing these stick figure drawings on the wall and then coming across the bodies in the frozen river, this was at one point a very sacred place to the giants. This would be where they would come to die by their own hands. They would get to a certain age and not be able to continue anymore, and they would drown themselves in this river.
That's really sad, yo.
I mean, like, it's like the perfect combination of sad, but like also really metal.
Exactly. It's perfect.
Which honestly I think describes giants to a T.
What else does Castor find?
That is really all he finds.
And we're still not finding anybody alive except for Double Toil and Trouble.
Does Castor find, like, any whole bodies, or is it just the cut-up
It's
bodies?
just the mutilated bodies.
Did we... Because I don't remember, were we given any, like, markings or anything
No,
on the
you aren't
bodies
You weren't
Not
to look
really.
out for?
You were just told that the fisherman went missing 4 days ago. From what you can tell, there have been no other people reported missing. These body pieces could be about 4 days old.
Any busted off pieces of fishing equipment?
No, it's Castor also checked out the boat that they had abandoned, and they had completely left everything behind in the boat.
Has it been about an hour?
By the time Castor makes his way back, it'll have been about an hour. So yeah.
Okay. Short rest. Oh, I got nothing from that. Damn.
Tragic.
So, Castor will come back, and Andy will explain what Castor had just seen. So, did we want to just go and attack the silver-haired lady? What did we want to see? Did we want to wait 5 minutes for Alexa to pop in?
Yeah, we can just chill during our short rest and wait.
Yeah.
We have
That's fine.
downtime.
Yeah, like I put in chat, Poppy's just propped up in a corner with her hands over her ears, half meditating, half looking around everywhere.
Why does she have her hands over her ears?
Screaming.
Because of the wind.
Ah.
A slight meanwhile, at the beginning of Ima's short rest, she's gonna look at the rest of the group. She's kind of like playing with these vials of various liquids and tinctures and stuff like that, and she's like, "Fuck it, but she could have a restraining. I don't know."
Oh,
Can you get your guys' opinion on something?
Of course.
Okay. I got one of 4 things that I can do. I'm wondering what would be best going into this fight with this crazy lady. So I could either make myself faster. I could make myself unable to be grabbed. I could make myself very, very dexterous, better with my whip and better at evading stuff. Or, do you guys remember that little thing that I just did to the water weird bits? That was fun, right? I could do that again. I could do that more than once.
So the options are make yourself more dexterous, make yourself not able to be grappled.
Right.
What were the other two?
Faster,
Make
right?
myself faster.
So faster, non-grapple, dexterous, and
that thing that I did to the water weird.
I couldn't see. I'm sorry. What did you do?
Yeah, no, entirely fair. So I got a little something that I do called a blood maledict, where I can mess with someone's blood and kind of make them a little bit weaker, and if they decide to attack us more than once, they'll get hurt by it. I don't think that one's gonna be big.
How? On the contrary,
I think she's gonna be mostly magic.
I want to say probably making yourself faster would be the better option out of these options. Because if she is magic, you won't necessarily be grappled. You might potentially, unless she does animate the corpses that are in there, or the ice giant that was in the slab of ice.
Right. So
I would say faster. Or rather,
faster or more dexterous in general. Make yourself hit a little bit harder to hit. Either one works, but
does the faster option, would that basically be the haste spell? Or does that just increase your movement?
it would just make me move a little bit faster, and it's not super fast. I could maybe go 10 feet more than I normally do.
Then I'd say dexterous.
I agree, yeah. Bolster yourself a little bit.
Okay. Okay. Just let me. And then through the rest of her short rest, she's going to make the thin yellow needle. By the way, Poppy, did you have did you have an opinion? Are you?
Poppy can't hear us.
Why can't Poppy hear us?
She's trying to rest while tuning out the screaming sound that the wind's creating.
It is rather loud.
Yeah, I guess it kind of is. We have a bunch of, do we have any extra cloths or furs?
I would say everyone probably has a little bit of extra.
Could I try and makeshift earmuffs for Poppy?
Absolutely.
I'm one step ahead of you. I was just trying to ritually cast silence for a minute.
Can you ritual cast silence?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's such
Whoa.
a good spell.
That's insane.
Damn.
That's so good for a ritual cast. How did I not know that?
After a minute, right as you say that, all of a sudden, it just falls completely silent.
Oh shit.
Just kind of in a little sphere around Poppy.
You know, I was thinking
Y'all can
that,
move away from the sphere and talk, but it's silent. She can't hear shit.
I was thinking if we linked these two together, then...
In the meanwhile.
This is when we regret not video recording and just sound recording.
It's.
I just realized
I haven't.
That's gonna sound so dog shit.
I haven't been able to figure out how to get it to only capture my screen on Discord and not whatever my screen's on.
Understandable.
I tried for last time, but I couldn't get it.
We'll just print out your character sheet for you. And then you just leave it on Discord.
What about my
Anyway,
notes?
Poppy
Oh,
just
no.
blissful silence, just as
The first rest you've had in days.
ignoring everyone.
In weeks
You
with
don't
us.
How long have we actually been together as a group? 7 to 9 days
no
at this
idea.
point?
Well, we had I thought we'd had a traveling segment that was...
But it was only a day of travel.
Yeah, okay, yeah. How long have we been together?
Not long.
In
Not
hindsight,
very.
not very long
Maybe
at all.
a week.
I've been...
About a week and a half.
I mean, I've been with Az for
Well, yeah.
It's
about 21 years, I want to say.
stranger.
Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
The rest of us have just kind of hitched our wagon to the weirdest motherfuckers we could find.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's working out. There's been no problems thus far.
So yeah, my detect magic is no longer up, and instead it is silence, and I can't hear anybody talking.
It has been longer than 5 minutes, Alexa.
She said 45 minutes.
She said that a half hour ago.
I just scribbling.
Is there any other downtime things people want to get done?
Let me look at my spells, see if there's any options.
Playing tic-tac-toe with myself.
Let's see here. Nope, none of these are good.
Jasper is counting her arrows, making sure she's got enough.
I like to think at this point, Poppy just she's laying on the ground, she's got her feet propped up against the wall and is kind of clicking her heels together. just kind of bored out of her mind, but also realizing, yeah, rest is probably good after getting the shit kicked out of you by a water worm.
Did you use some hit die?
I'm good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I should also reignite my my Crimson Right. So let's go ahead and do that. Yay! Only 1 point of damage.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
There is a god in this world, and she has a sick and twisted sense of humor.
You're not wrong.
Are there any
Who's
cave
closest to
drawings
me?
in this room?
So you guys are still like on the river.
Who's
Oh.
sitting closest to me?
Andy is.
I'm gonna draw a little tic-tac-toe so you can fill it in and slide it over.
Hello.
And
Oh,
I'm gonna slide it out in the middle of the room.
this one would be not work. Hold on.
Andy would play tic-tac-toe with you, however, she's currently looking through Caster's eyes. But
Okay, then I'll slide it towards literally anybody.
Jasper is going to see it, look at it for a second, look at everybody else, like crawl over, look at it, put an X down, slide back.
I really want my car.
Slide it back. Poppy lets Jasper win.
Nice.
Yeah, that adds up.
Y'all, Discord hates my car.
Oh no.
Just still working it out. It like doesn't wanna. Oh, wait.
Oh? Oh?
Oh,
Oh?
oh, wait, hello?
Hello?
Hello.
Bonjour.
Oh man, this thing is just.
Oh no.
Bonsoir, my dude.
So what's my lovely brother doing in this bit of downtime while I'm playing tic-tac-toe and winning?
He's probably drawing right now, and he's sketching what he thinks this hag and skeleton look like just from the description, and it's not very good. It looks very childlike, but you see, you can kind of flip past that for a second, and behind that is the most photo accurate drawing of a monkey ever.
Poppy's gonna come over and just bring her little cone of silence with
J-
and look over his shoulder and just give
Oh,
him a thumbs up.
He's gonna get super excited at the prospect of you looking, and he's gonna hold it up and flip through a few pages. And it's like drawings of the party that are almost like stick figures and like really crudely drawn. But then there's every so often a picture of an animal that is the most hyper detailed drawing of an animal you've ever seen in your life.
I'm picturing like a little kid showing their mom the drawing, and they're just
Yeah,
so
he's like-
proud.
Sitting on the ground, crisscross applesauce, the book is being held completely up in the air, up in front of Poppy.
Jasper's
Poppy's
laying on
smiling
her
for the first
back.
time in a while.
Jasper's laying on her back with her head on Azurite's legs whilst playing the tic-tac-toe, except the game's over now, so she's just vibing.
I'll flip through and show Az some of the little doodles that Poppy's done. They're very like stylized and kind of impressionistic, so it's more just like capturing the vibes that she gets from each person, but they're still recognizably each person. But nowhere near as like detailed and correct as the animal drawings, I'm assuming.
Yes, they are extreme. It's like a picture come to life whenever he draws an animal. Everything else horrible, but animals perfect.
Yeah, there's multiple drawings of each party member.
Jasper's gonna see them comparing drawings. She's just like... She's gonna like...
I'll like flip them around and show them to Jasper every once in a while.
And she'll just... trying to like subtly just kind of look down at her belt where she has her own journal. However, she's just gonna shake her head.
I will show Jasper a drawing of 2 raccoons wearing our clothing and be like, point at me and her both.
Beautiful.
Ima
I'm gonna
doesn't-
quickly catch that down and
Ima straight up doesn't get how magic works. So the entire time everybody's doing charades, she is giving a full commentary on her feelings about these drawings. None of it can be heard because there's a fucking cone of silence around everything. So she's just... and again, for people who are just listening, this is going to be terrible. But it literally just looks like...
It's a mime.
Poppy's gonna
Picture-
finally look up at Ima and just tilt her head and go,
Yeah, this game is for Alexa driving right now.
oh, Poppy's pointing at her ears and shaking her head and then pointing at her mouth and shaking her head
What?
as Ima's talking, but we can't hear shit because I cast silence.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so Andy's having a great time. Perfect.
Would you like me to tell you what's happened up to this point?
I'd like to believe that Andy's just sitting there smiling, watching all.
Well-
I'm
yeah,
just
these
gonna,
are my friends.
Andy was
I'm just
looking
gonna
through
sit down.
Castor's eyes.
Oh.
I'm just gonna sit down like crisscross applesauce, pouting like fucking Tinkerbell, and is just gonna pull out the to-go bottle of alcohol that she brought. She's not gonna get drunk. She's just gonna take a swig and then offer it around if someone wants.
Danny, if you do really quickly want to catch Alexa up on everything,
Okay, so what's
Yeah.
happened so far? We found a cave. There were 3 entrances and then 1 makeshift one. We decided to go in the makeshift one thinking, oh, this can't be too bad. We go in. What do we find? We find something shimmering behind a frozen waterfall. We're like, oh shit, that's cool. So we break it open. What's behind there? A fucking water weird. So we fought the fucking...
Worm. It's a worm.
I thought it was a water weird.
No, it's
No, it's
not.
a water
It's a
worm.
worm.
We fought a water worm, apparently.
Okay.
We fought a water elemental. And we killed it. The funny part is Jasper couldn't see shit and almost hit her own
Almost
party
hit
members.
Poppy.
But Jasper was the one to kill the motherfucker. And then we sent Castor up along to scout ahead for us. Castor found...
However, Andy did do 21 damage.
Yes,
Which was the most
Andy did a lot of fucking damage.
What'd she do? What'd she do?
She cast a 2nd level guiding bolt, so when you do get onto your computer, you gotta check that off your list. Hit and caused a lot of fucking damage.
Nice.
you also shared your dark vision.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have to mark that as well.
That's fine. Actually, I think that's a feature, and I think I could do that all the time.
Once.
Well, actually,
Looking
you
at the
can do it
character
once,
sheet.
and then you have to use a spell slot to extend it.
Oh, that might be sure.
But then, yeah, so Castor goes on scout and finds a lot of dead bodies with multiple body parts missing and such. We found the limbs.
Yes, there's a room that's full of blood that a bunch of body parts are laid out on an ice slab table.
And then Castor kept going. We found the silver-haired old hag that we've been trying to find, stirring a cauldron, what appeared to also be a drift globe, providing light. At least that's my assumption that it was a drift globe. Providing a glowing blue orb. More body parts. A ice giant skeleton and a slab of ice. And there's nothing else. And then we're in downtime right now. While Ima got our opinion on what mutation to use, Poppy is trancing with the silence spell to tune out the wind that sounds like screams. Azurite
I've kind of retreated back into my corner so y'all can hear each other now.
Azurite is drawing beautiful animal pictures, but terrible anything else. But he's trying his best. And then he was he was showing Mom his drawings, and then they were looking at each other's. Jasper and Poppy played a couple rounds of tic-tac-toe. Jasper won because Poppy let her win. And just the whole time, what Andy's been doing is just looking through Castor's eyes.
Cool. Wait, why did we have silence?
To tune out the sound of the screaming wind.
The wind in the caverns, the way that the cavern walls are, it sounds like screaming constantly.
Ah. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is to suppress that.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool.
And a little cone around Poppy. So if you come in to talk to her, you're not going to be able to, but anywhere else you're fine.
Perfect. Awesome.
So, now that our short rest has passed and Alexa's here, do we want to continue forward?
I will say, Jasper can only go for another half hour or so. However, if you guys wanted to keep going, I entrust my character to my brother.
Oh shit. Okay.
He knows Jasper best, and if anything, he's gonna fuck me over, which is hilarious.
I can do that.
Just the only thing is that part wouldn't be recorded. So,
Gotcha.
if anything, just need to just either... I'd need a recap from somebody at some point that could be recorded. Or if Lizzie records it, can have that as well.
Yeah. Whoever wants to record it, that's fine.
Okay. Let me just get your character sheet pulled up.
I got nothing to hide. My notes are in
Andy.
Google Docs.
Quick question before we continue. Do you want to expend a spell slot for everyone to have dark vision for the next little bit, or do you want to wait on that?
Nah, fuck. No, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Oh, hey, speaking of, can someone be in charge of my character sheet while I drive home?
That's okay. I've had it open on my computer. I just can't check off the spell slots or anything, but I have access to them.
That's Reese.
I also can't, because of that, I can't prepare spells for you, so occasionally they've been kinda shit. I feel like there could be some more useful ones in there for the occasions, but we haven't been able to update them.
I love how that is basically, this is basically Danny's way of being like, Alexa, your spells are shit.
No, they're good spells. However, is if she was here and knowing what we would be up against, is that they would probably have been updated.
This is true.
Maybe they wouldn't have, and I'm just talking shit. If that's the case, I apologize.
If you're talking about me, I can't. My phone is fucked up at this one point of this highway. That's all that happened. Hi, can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was
Yeah.
kind
Okay,
of,
there we go.
I was just kind of talking shit about your prepared spells.
Oh, hey, yeah. Did you see that? Like, I have guidance like ×3 or something like that. I don't know why. It's because it's like a feature.
No,
And
it's
they get it for Claire.
yeah, it's guiding
And
bolt.
So annoying. I don't need guiding gold 6 times.
If you would allow me to log into your D&D Beyond account, I can see what's up, but I think it's there because you can use it once without expending a spell slot, but then it's also
Yeah.
there for you to expend a spell slot.
Are you
Yeah,
a Stars Druid?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can use it a free amount, or sorry, you can use it for free, an amount of times equal to your proficiency.
Cool. All right. Also, Also, this is the first time I'm hearing Danny's rendition of Auntie. And it's so cute.
It's eerily accurate, isn't it?
It really is.
I might have to steal this voice sometime for a different character. I'm not too sure yet. I have
I
a...
love it.
I'm glad to hear I'm doing it justice.
Yes, you are. You're welcome to steal it sometime. That is A-okay.
Nice.
You guys continue forward into, like, up these stairs. It doesn't really require any checks to get up them. It just does take a little bit of time. Pass Without a Trace is no longer active, so as you guys are climbing these stairs, can I
Plot
get a double
twist.
check from everyone?
Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Out of 10, babes.
Drop
Oh, and I'm also rolling.
silence towards the end of our long rest, and then recast detect magic.
So, okay. I'm rolling like dog shit. So I apologize for that, Alexa, but I have been rolling like dog shit. However, thank God for Pass Without a Trace. So Andy got...
We're doing stealth?
Yes.
Oh, Andy has disadvantage. That can't get any worse. There's only one worse, however.
Fucking reason. I'm
So-
Mother.
Andy got a 13.
Okay.
Jasper got a 25.
Okay.
I'm up here with an 18.
Wait, Andy's gonna guidance herself. That's instead of 17.
I got an 18 as well.
Okay.
I got a 36 with a natural 20.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
Hey,
You are the
Wait,
knight.
what are we adding for Pass Without a Trace?
Plus 10.
Oh, then 28.
So heads up, getting food, so I may disappear again for just like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. We'll see what happens.
Okay. You guys managed to get up this, the room next to you guys is the one that Castor saw. It is, it's smaller, it's not really as spacious as the other caverns that you guys have been in, but this is the room where you would presume everyone was killed in. There is blood soaking into the ice, kind of freezing. It's making the ground really slick to walk on. The slab still it is just body parts all over it. Are we continuing forward into the next little area of this room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll worry about looting once, Baba Yaga's dead.
It's more of they're just body parts at this point. There's no clothing remaining. It's all been, like, stripped away to the floor.
And, like, no coin purses or anything?
No.
So that's
Okay,
fine.
well then, yeah, she'll just hold her nose from the smell.
Okay.
Poppy
So as
doesn't
you
really
guys,
react to it.
Oh, is there actually a smell?
yes.
It's cold as hell.
You take
Yeah,
a
there'd
big
still be a
sniff,
smell.
and your nostrils just freeze.
Yeah, there'd still be a smell even if it's fucking freezing. Just not as potent.
One second. Okay, so you guys are now all entering the room that Castor saw that Andy described to you. There are bones just littering the floor in front of you. I will need another stealth check with this one at disadvantage because of the bones. The Pass Without a Trace is still open, or is still on. But you can see what Castor really couldn't. It's kind of like as you guys are like moving and shifting, there are not one but two of these glowing orbs pulsating above this hag. As she stands stirring her cauldron in front of you.
We're adding 10 still?
Yes.
21.
Fuck, that was the second time that Andy would have had a nat 20. But,
Joke's on you. I've been rolling with disadvantage this entire time for stealth.
I know.
Jasper got an 18.
Okay.
Andy got a 15. Wait, guidance. Andy also got an 18.
31 with disadvantage.
Okay.
29 with disadvantage.
Okay.
Damn.
So you all feel like you are pretty safe in this moment. You're all managing to step between the bones and not really causing any of them to scatter under your feet.
Is there? Hold on. Any like particularly dark shadows in this room?
Well, other than the like pulsating light, everything is in shadows, and so when they between their like burst of glow, it kind of like is fading rapidly. So it's just blue lights just kind of fading in and out. Everything is kind of in shadows.
Can I just like Mask of the Wild dip into a shadow and just disappear?
Yeah, absolutely.
You can't see Poppy anymore.
How far are we going into this area? Are we just like standing
As far
like,
as I can while still being reasonably sure that I am not seen
okay,
in the shadow.
but we are entering into this room?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
You made me looking at myself, but yeah, sure.
I need to get close enough to start,
Let's
either
go.
whipping or blood
Within 30
maledicting,
feet of this
so.
bitch.
So the second that Poppy, you took the lead. So
I
the
check for
second that
traps.
You really step good and into this area. It's almost like for just a second, all of the winds and the screaming stops, and then it continues. But a new sound resides with it. You hear the cracking and crumbling of the ice, and you now see the frost giant skeleton that's fully encased in ice begins rising out of it. He is shedding the ice. He's massive and he's on his back, so you can tell that like it's gonna take a second for him to get out of the ice. But the hag heads turn towards all of you. The lights above you completely go out. Can I get everyone to roll for initiative?
Is there a
Oh,
better
shit.
door? I like this door. Goodbye.
So, I'ma say now, I need somebody to create light. I can't see.
You have dark vision.
Yeah, because
Oh, we still do? It's still up?
She burned a spell slot. So she burned since you're keeping up with it, she has burned a second level spell slot.
I can't knock off spell slots.
Do you have a piece of paper, ma'am?
I'm guessing. I know that there is one first level knocked off that I think I'm remembering now was because I remember that she did that. I didn't remember what it was for, but I remember that the one was knocked off.
Well, okay, so she can do it one time without expending a spell slot. It's just the continuation of it.
Cause yeah, she did it without the spell slot.
Right.
And then I guess my brain just forgot about why I had knocked off one first level spell slot.
I don't think there was she just guiding bolted. So that was a second level of guiding bolt.
Yeah, the second level was guiding bolt, but I remember I'd knocked off a first level because she had extended the dark vision. Just in the moment, I couldn't remember why.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so we're rolling for initiative again?
Yes, please.
Am I still hidden?
Yeah, you're hidden.
Or at least you think you
I need you to not.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm a DM. Beautiful. Soft one.
19.
What did Ima get? 20?
20.
You guys are making this so chronological for me.
And look, man, we're looking out for you.
Wait, what did Andy get?
Yeah, we all know what it is.
Andy got a 14, Jasper got a 15. I'm gonna take this time to go pee.
Okay.
We're looking at you for
Poppy
you
got an
because
18.
we care, and because we're the fuck up your boss.
So that second Ima is supposed to be a Poppy.
I gotcha. Okay, so what is marching order right now? Poppy has disappeared into the shadows, so who would have been second behind Poppy?
Probably would have been Ima.
Yeah, Ima. So Poppy has completely disappeared now. The hag turns to look at you. Let me pull up their character sheet actually.
With my 31, it still saw me?
Well, you see, it's like an alarm, kind of. So it was more of like you guys are standing in the doorway. You know, that was just like they didn't until you entered.
Damn, good thing I wasn't here to say that Jasper would have been second.
Straight up said, "Ding dong, bitch."
Poppy ding dong ditched.
So the hag is going to turn and look at you, and for a second you are completely enthralled by the glowing green of her eyes. Can I please get a wisdom saving throw?
Ooh.
You certainly can, and I just need to check something, because I'm gonna be fair. I would like to thank everybody for giving me the celerity, the one that ups my dex, and also gives me disadvantage on wisdom saving throws. So,
you didn't tell us that part.
I didn't mention that. But hey, let's do it anyway.
Godspeed.
That's a 7.
Oh no!
Ima, you are at 0 hit points right now, and you are unconscious.
What the fuck?
It is a death glance.
My God.
Excuse me?
So
Lex's job.
Okay, I can fix this.
is it safe to say that the hag goes first in the initiative?
The hag does go first in the initiative.
Just so I can add that in?
The rest of you, her appearance seems to completely melt off of her. The silver hair turns to like gnarled black knots. The skin like slowly like wrinkles and is greenish in form. Can I also get wisdom saving throws from the rest of you?
Whew.
This is the end of us, y'all.
Oh shit.
Wisdom saves?
Yes.
I think Izzy needs a wisdom. No, wait. No, maybe she's not.
Andy got a 15. Jasper also got a 15.
Thank God for modifiers. 22.
Okay.
10?
Okay.
Don't kill my brother.
Azurite, you are frightened of the hag.
Okay.
The rest of you are fine. Ima, can I please get a death saving throw?
Oh yeah, it's my turn up first. Yeah, 100%.
I'm a no.
Oh my gosh.
That's a 14. That's a success.
Okay.
Boom.
Azurite, it is your turn.
I'm gonna cast Moonbeam directly onto this hag.
Okay.
Can I get a con save?
Absolutely.
And actually retcon that. Bonus action healing word on Ima.
I was gonna fix it.
I can't risk it.
Do you have any cantrips that cause damage?
Yeah, one, but it's not very good.
Well, you can still do it. Healing word's the bonus action. You can do a cantrip that's an action.
Yeah, but all I have is create bonfire. I have to be within 5 feet for that.
Oh.
Yeah, bonus action healing word, so you get 5 points of healing
That's something.
back at conscious, I am going to use my action to wild shape into an ape. Is there a wall of the cave near me?
So yes, the walls of the cave are like high. They're like 80 feet walls above you, but it's definitely like, cave walls, so you could probably manage to climb them.
Okay, well, I'm an ape. I got a climb speed, so I'm going to climb 30 feet, 25 feet up the wall.
Okay.
How much
Gotcha.
healing was that, sorry?
5 points of healing.
Hell yeah. Means I'm not dead.
That's my turn.
Okay. That
Damn.
brings us to,
Poppy?
Me.
yes.
Hold on. I had what I was gonna do and then some. Okay. Am I like reasonably close to her? Could I have gotten reasonably close to her?
I will say, like, you are kind of scanning the outskirts of this cave, right? Like, sticking to the shadows of it. You are about 15 feet away from the giant and about 30 feet from her.
Oh yeah, there's still the giant.
It is slowly trying to drag itself out of the ice.
Guys, I feel as though if we kill her, the magic on the giant will disappear. I could be wrong with the face that Caitlin's given me right now.
Yes,
I mean, like, maybe.
But then, like, also maybe not. Fuck.
Anybody get the license
no,
plate on
I'll-
that bitch?
Take one for the team. Go kind of right up to her, just kind of
Okay.
popping out of the shadows. 1 second, Poppy isn't there. The next, shit, she's right in front of the witch. I forget my modifier every time.
Same.
That's math.
So,
21 hit.
so would you say that Poppy had sort of poppying
Popped up.
out of the shadows, as Alexa says? We did miss you, Alexa.
We did. She's poppying out of the shadows. Yeah, so 21 hits. Then, Poppy's just gonna go, ooh, shit, and then, like, because it's so fucking damaged me.
Hey, why fix what isn't broken?
Inflict wounds does fucking damage.
Big numbies.
Big numbies.
Yeah, that's gonna be 34 points.
Fuck yeah. At what level?
And then, second,
Okay.
hit 40-10.
Damn.
And then has bonus action. Since I'm right next to the bitch, I'm gonna bonus action Shield of Faith on myself. So there's just like a little aura that surrounds her. And she's just kind of standing there like, oh shit, I didn't.
I don't know if you can do that though.
It inflict wounds as a spell.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
on
and
the
I have a
self-return.
fuck, never mind. Okay, bonus action, nothing.
Can you bonus action a cantrip?
Can I bonus action cantrip?
Well, if it
Yeah,
has a
bonus
bonus
action
action.
Yeah. That's a bonus action, but that can't be done because nobody's down right now. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna stand there and be like, oh shit, I didn't think that through.
Okay. Jasper, you are next.
Jasper's gonna enter the room. Is just gonna shoot the bitch.
Okay.
And I can see, right?
You can see.
Okay. Wait. Bonus action. Hunter's Mark first on her with my last spell slot. Now we hit. Better fucking hit. An unnatural 20?
That hits.
Okay, we get that one, and that one. That went flying. Where'd it go? What am I missing? We'll steal that one. Sorry guys, I went to roll it and it flew. Nine damage total. Did you want it split up?
Nah, it's okay.
Okay. And that's my turn. I can't necessarily do anything else.
Okay. 1 second. Let me check something.
Where'd my
There's just one term for a level 3 party. There's just one term I don't want to hear Caitlin say.
Roll a new character.
Well, no, not that. I just don't want to hear the word legendary.
No,
Legendary
no legendary
actions,
actions,
legendary
no reactions.
resistances. Okay.
None of
Don't
that.
jinx it. Don't jinx it.
Andy is up next.
Yes. Andy.
Okay, hold up real quick.
Oh.
I guess hi. Real quick before I have to get food. So she's gonna action wild shape into her starry form drum, which blah blah blah. So creates a thunderous sound of here. Caitlin, you could describe while I get food. That's the biggest thing she's gonna do.
The
And
ground
then
tremors
bonus
at your
action-
feet.
Bonus action healing word to Ima.
I'll roll that d4.
This is what happens when you fuck with the squad, lady. Oh, you don't even know. We're rolled up on you now.
You get 4 points of healing.
Hell yeah.
Let me read. The ground within 15 feet of you is considered difficult terrain, and you and any allies that can hear the sound gain 5 additional movement speed and have advantage on saving throws made to resist becoming frightened. You are not affected by the difficult terrain. So, the room is difficult terrain for her, but not us. And we have
Well, just the
advantage.
15 feet, right?
Yeah.
So she's 30 feet away.
Oh, okay. Ah, fuck. Okay, Andy will first move 15 feet up. And then do that so it hits her.
Okay.
Oh, spaghetti-o.
So it's difficult terrain for her in that 15 feet. We get advantage on saving throws
Against being frightened.
against being frightened. And then, is it just, wait.
AKA,
Jonathan.
makes a normal save.
And Andy will remain there because it has to be within 15 feet of her.
Okay.
And that is it.
Alright. The frost giant is now like lumbering out of the ice. Most of him is still encased, but his head kind of lolls towards you, Poppy, who has done the most damage to our dear old lady friend. And
Flip
can
him
I
off.
please get a wisdom saving throw?
With advantage.
With not advantage.
With not advantage.
Oh, it canceled it out.
It is not against being frightened.
Oh. Whoopsie. I
It is
had
against
made
having your brain crushed.
I
by
had
a
made an
giant ice
assumption and I was
Bam!
incorrect.
I'm scared now.
Can you guidance yourself?
ball.
Wait,
That's
it's not a
reaction.
saving throw.
No. I'm scared.
Please don't die.
I don't make any promises.
We need Mum.
Pity, please don't die.
That better not be a 1.
It's not a 1, but it is a...
It was a 2. For what total? 10.
Poppy, so it's almost like the feeling starts in the back of your neck. It is like ice just chilling all the way down your spine. You feel all of your muscles lock in place. You are now paralyzed. And I wish that I had my physical dice so I could make this more threatening, but I don't, so it's no fun for me to roll them online. 1 second.
How does one
This
become
would be the metric
unparalyzed?
aspect of damage.
You take 38 points of cold damage.
I'm down.
What the fuck?
What the actual
I'm
fuck?
down. This is the dice that betrayed me. It's going at dice jail.
Wonderful.
Mom,
Poppy's
no! Jasper just yells, Poppy!
It is now the hag's turn.
You're gonna switch it out. Give me.
What was that?
What do you mean?
What the? Oh, that was the frost giant. Sorry, I thought
Yes.
that was
Fuck.
the hag. Okay.
Which one?
The is going to. So I believe the closest person to the hag is Andy.
Yep.
I mean, it'd still be Poppy, but next would be Andy.
Yes.
Yep.
She's not going to move closer to you, but she is going to give you the same death stare that you watched Imel fall from. Can I please get a wisdom saving throw?
Is it against being frightened? No?
No, it's against being killed.
It's against being dead.
Okay. Wisdom?
Yes.
+4. 12.
Andy is now at 0 hit points and unconscious.
No! Fuck!
Our fucking clerics are down!
Oh no.
It's up
This is
to
a
you, my
TPK.
brother. This is about to be a TPK.
Shit!
I'm so sorry,
in
Alexa.
advance, because 2 creatures are currently invisible. You all watch as the blue light reappears above Poppy. Can I please get a, let me check what save it is.
I thought-
Constitution saving throw from
Are
Poppy.
you joking me?
I thought that Strahd was gonna be scary.
You want a con saving throw from an unconscious person?
I do.
Oh my god.
I'm shaking.
Do you have anything in being your subclass that could help?
Wait, you want one from me? Or you want one from Andy? Or both?
I want one from Poppy.
Y'all, this is the worst time to be like getting into the house.
19?
Okay. So the blue light remains above Poppy in this moment, but you watch a second ethereal orb appear above Andy. Can I please get a wisdom saving throw from Andy?
No.
16?
Not here.
The orbs will remain above your unconscious friends at this time. Azurite, or actually no, Ima, that is your turn.
Neat. Cool. Oh my
What
god.
did we walk into?
Oh my god.
I can't even heal because I used my fucking slot.
Okay, just give me a lay of the land. Who's up right now? Is
It's just us 3.
Yeah, it's just us 3.
okay, so it's Andy,
No, it's
Poppy
just
who are down.
it's yes.
Yep, both your healers, both your clerics are fucking down.
No, we got a druid though. If he selected if he selected healing spells,
Okay.
but he's an ape right now.
It is
Looking-
monkey time.
Poppy's
Oh.
got a med kit on her.
Nope, it doesn't. Going to look over at Jasper, and I'm gonna go. You need to go. I'm gonna look over at Azurite, and I'm gonna say, grab Andy. I'm going. Can I make it to Poppy?
Holy shit.
You can make it to Poppy. That would be all of your movement.
Perfectly fine by me. I'm going to make it to Poppy, and I'm going to use my face step. But instead, I'm going to port Poppy 30 feet out the room.
Okay.
Poppy's gonna be pissed if she makes it through this.
So am I now within melee range of this hag?
You are within melee range of this hag.
Is she also directly beside her cauldron?
Yes.
Dump it.
Fuck everything you stand for. I'm gonna try and dip the fucking whole cauldron onto her.
Roll an athletics check for me. This is a heavy cauldron.
Okay. Stupid question, but I'm gonna attempt shenanigans. Right? If I grab my whip and whipped like the leg of it to pull it over, could I use Dex instead?
Or is she too close?
I feel like it would be almost too close.
Okay. 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 My athletics is terrible, by the way. That is a 9.
So you fully put your back into it, and the cauldron does not budge. You are still face to face with the hag at this moment.
Okay, well that's my action.
Okay. Azurite, that brings us to you.
How far is Andy from me?
So you were 25 feet up on the wall,
Yeah.
and she was about 15 feet off. So about 40 feet.
Would
Could
we?
I jump and make it to her?
I'll say yes.
I will jump
Okay.
and fall 25 feet.
1 second. You take
You're about to kill yourself.
3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'm going to cover Andy and try to drag her towards where Poppy got teleported to. How far is Poppy?
So I'm gonna teleport her out of the room. I'm gonna teleport her back into the room that you guys were just in, or just out of the room.
Like I'm gonna say out into the room we were just in, because Ima doesn't know anything else.
Okay, gotcha.
So how far is that in feet?
About 20 feet behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna unwild shape, and I'll do that with my action and bonus action healing word Poppy,
Okay.
and cover Andy with my body.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your healing word.
Okay. One second. Fuck. That's only 4 points of healing.
I'll take it. Poppy immediately sits up and realizes that she is not in the room that she went down in, and is not really all that happy about that.
All you're
There's
gonna hear in your
obviously-
ears as you come back to consciousness is Please, Poppy, we need you. Please.
Oh, no shit.
Um, really quickly before your turn, the blinking lights once again disappear above everyone. So, and then Poppy, it is your turn.
Hi, beautiful.
We're gonna
All
die.
right, I am going to head back in and pretty immediately pull out just kind of this. It's not quite a symbol, and it looks like it was hand carved. But I'm going to immediately bring it out and just, in very rapid, really old Elvish, whisper out a prayer. And I am going to channel divinity.
Okay.
And I need the giant to make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Gotcha. That is a 16.
Sweet. It failed.
Okay.
So I turned undead. It's turned for 1 minute.
Does
It's
it
gotta spend-
specify what CR undead you can turn undead with that?
It just says undead as long as it fails the
Okay.
check. Yeah, no, it just as long as it fails the check. So it has to spend its turn trying to move as far away from me as it can, and it can't willingly move into a space within 30 feet. And it can't
Gotcha.
take reactions, and for its action, it has to take the dash action trying to get away from me. And if there's nowhere to move, it can take the dodge action. I'm just gonna glare at it.
Mom's
The
pissed.
disapproving mom glare.
While still like speaking like rapid old Elvish.
Jasper, that brings us to your turn.
So, how far away would I be?
30 feet still. You didn't move any closer when you attacked.
My walking speed is 30 feet.
Were there any other undead in the room at all? Or was it just the giant?
Just the one.
You guys also have a +5 to movement right now.
Oh yeah, our
Oh yeah.
speed is... So, whereabouts in my line does my party members fall? In my line of sight from me to the hag.
So Ima is directly in front of the hag. Andy and Azurite are about 15 feet in front of you, with Azurite shielding Andy's body, and Poppy is like probably about 5 feet in front of you. She came back into the room.
Oh, can I? Bonus action? Sorry.
Yeah. I have not gone yet.
Bonus action, spare the dying. On.
Are you
Maybe.
close enough for that?
'Cause it has to be
Am I?
touch.
It's
Yeah,
30
she can
feet.
get within.
Oh, it's
It's
30
30
feet.
The range is 30 feet.
I thought it was
Fuck, they
touch.
Right at the doorway.
Oh, I was looking at a different thing. That's my apologies.
That's bonus action, spare the dying. Can
You're
I do that?
Looking at probably cure wounds, babe.
Probably. So Andy has
Hey,
been
at least we'll
spared.
be making saves.
So she's stable now?
Caitlin.
Yes, she is stable. Sorry,
Okay. Thank you.
I got a lot going on.
It's okay.
I'm still reeling from getting downed by a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Poppy of all people.
Bro, same with Andy. She's got a
The
plus
two
4
clerics
wisdom.
go down to a wisdom save.
So, Jasper is gonna see all of this go down. She's gonna quickly put her bow over her shoulder, grab her quarterstaff, two-hand it. She's gonna try and run at the hag.
Oh my god.
and
Grab
fucking
her.
push her
Casper, run!
on the throat.
Get
Try
I
and
swear
break her
to God.
larynx.
Oh
And
my god.
I kind of grapple her, but I'm trying to go for the damage.
So, do you have anything that allows you to I mean, I guess, like, it'd be your action to grapple her, I feel. Right?
I'm trying to essentially just jump on her to straddle her with using all of that force from the run with my quarterstaff against her neck.
Okay, I'll say that it'll be a contested strength save. To actually, like, you can roll to hit her, and then we'll see if she, you actually do knock her prone or not.
Okay. But a strength save?
Yes, after you roll to hit.
Oh, hit first. That's over there. 22?
To hit, that hits.
So now it's the strength save?
Yes.
$18?
23.
So would that just do the damage then?
So it would just do the normal damage, but she is still standing.
No, that's a really physically strong hag.
You've seen her cast a spell.
No, instead I saw her look at me until I died.
And I am also going to use 1 charge of my Charm of Biding Cold
Okay.
for the next minute to add an extra d6 cold damage. So,
I will need you to tell me what damage is cold and what is not.
okay. The cold damage is 6.
Okay.
So, $14 bludgeoning, 4 psychic, and then the 6 cold.
Okay.
And so, so I guess my initial plan of trying to just fucking throat punch her didn't work. Or I guess it kind of did. But,
It kind of did, but it also kind of didn't.
and then, whilst that... No, I'm not gonna back up 5 feet. We're gonna say that I'm not gonna look in her eyes, though.
Okay. Are you averting your vision?
I'm looking at her mouth.
Okay.
Or like the when you're on stage, you look at the forehead.
Yeah. Andy, that brings us to your turn.
Hi.
So that, well, was Andy healed? They were just spared.
I was just spared.
They're stable.
So you are stable, but you are still unconscious.
Yeah. Hey, real
that-
quick, can you go over my spell slots and how many of those I have right
You
now?
have used 2 first level, 1 second.
Okay.
And you have used your, I think last wild shape.
Oh, so it resets after after a short rest, I guess.
Okay, so then you've used
So I
1,
just- yeah.
and never mind, that's it.
And I used my Eyes of the Night already. Okay, cool.
So
Alright.
the giant is going to, he's still trapped in the ice, but he is slowly making his way to his feet. He's almost out of it now. That brings us back to the hag's turn. She is going to swing her claw towards you, Ima.
Yeah, entirely fair.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
So many tabs open right now. That is a 22 to hit.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at my AC.
No. Oh my god.
I wish
You
I
only
had
have one
Sentinel.
I hit points.
No, you got
That
like
is,
9.
12 12 points of slashing damage.
Down.
God damn it. Fuck.
You go down, and once again, you all watch as the blue orb appears over your friend. Can I please get a Constitution saving throw?
You certainly can.
I feel like it
No,
is
that's just
trying to
polar.
suck the life force.
That's a 7.
I'm
Oh no.
Are you dead?
Shit.
Caitlin.
I
Caitlin?
swear to God.
Wait, let her finish. Caitlin.
Do you have any last words you want to say?
She looks up at this glowing blue orb. And she kind of smiles. There's this almost cathartic I had to be the last one, didn't I? She just kind of lays her head back. The smile never fades. But the light behind her eyes does. She almost kind of crosses her hands and settles into an odd, morbid comfort.
So you all watch as she takes her last breath. The energy seems to be pulled out of her body and into the glowing orb, which only glows brighter. Azurite. It is your turn.
Tears are going to be rolling down my face as I cast second level Cure Wounds into Andy. That is 17 points of healing. Get out of here. Go, Andy. I'll handle the rest, and I'll wild shape into a crag cat and go pounce, jump all the way over, covering Ima, and try to grab the back of her collar and begin pulling their body from the fray.
Okay. I will say you managed to get her about 15 feet away from everything else. Poppy, that brings us to your turn.
There's just this look of silent rage on Poppy's face that, I mean, you've seen Poppy mad before, but this is a whole other emotion. Like, she looks like if she could do the same thing that the witch did to Ima, she would, without a second's hesitation, and she's always the one to try to make friends before fighting. How does the witch look right now?
The witch looks very hurt.
I'm gonna get as close as I can and just kind of look her dead in the eye. Fuck you. And once again, because it's the only fucking spell I have,
Would she get advantage because I'm flanking her?
I'll say you get advantage.
So I also just watched my new friend die right fucking in front of me.
Come
I got
on.
natural 20.
Yes, I fucking love it.
Okay.
I absolutely love it for narrative purposes.
So
I
with
love it.
this pure fucking rage. Shit, the math really takes you out of it. So for critical hits, what's that?
Double.
Double?
Double the
Double
dice.
dice.
$55 points of damage.
So, with every ounce of rage and emotion flashing across you, the necrotic energy doesn't even pour out of the attack. It is pouring out of the scream that you are letting out right now. And as it is just like sound waves hitting her, she just crumples at your feet. I will say, you know, you can still hear the frost giant moving like next to you. He is still moving despite her falling, but he is still turned at this moment. But there's still that going on.
But she's dead?
But she is dead.
I'm gonna grab Ima and book it the fuck out of there.
I also will say, it's not, on your mind right now, but when you first entered the room, this cauldron is screaming magical energy.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
furthest thing from my mind right now. Yeah,
So-
I'm grabbing Ima and I'm booking it.
So you guys get back out of this room, I imagine, out of the blood-soaked room, back to the frozen river.
Oh no, what are you gonna do?
I would like to dump the cauldron.
Okay. Roll an athletics check for me.
I'm going to aid her in this, pushing over the cauldron. I'm going to unwild shape at this point.
Just seeing my new friend die in front of me, I just look back to the cauldron, and I'm gonna fucking push it. I'm gonna dump it. $21.
You manage to successfully spill its contents all over the icy floor.
Does it do anything?
As you watch, it kind of tilts back and stops spinning. It slowly begins to refill.
I'm going to cast Moonbeam on the cauldron.
Okay.
Also, are those orbs still...
The orbs are invisible at this point.
Do I know where it was?
You know where it was. It was above where your...
I want to try to
unconscious-
grab it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Roll an attack roll with disadvantage for me.
Would this just be unarmed?
Yes.
$18.
Your hands close over empty air.
I'm just going to start scanning my Moonbeam across the room where she was waving.
I mean, it takes a hot minute. How far are you wanting to move the moonbeam?
You should moonbeam over the frost giant.
No.
No?
No, because then it'll get to make a save.
Oh yeah,
Then
shit.
it'll take damage. Don't do that.
The other
Just
thing
for-
is, this fear is very limited, so fucking...
Yeah, we gotta book it. I can't hold it for long.
Just around the nearest parts of us.
Okay. So it passes through. You don't really find the invisible things that you were fighting.
I don't think we have much more of an option, sis. We need to go.
Jasper's just expression stoic. Just walks out.
I will follow up behind her.
Poppy, where do you want to have... Are you trying to get out of the cave system as a whole, or are you stopping to wait for them? Okay. So you can get back, down pretty easily. So after a couple moments, the rest of the group catches up to you.
Hey, is everyone okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. Wait a minute. Where's Ima?
Her body's just by Poppy at this point on the floor, right?
I mean, I took her out, and I just kind of gently laid her down, and she's kind of where to be found.
And he just stands here. It's kind of in disbelief.
We need to take her back to the town and see that she gets a proper burial. And we can't let this thing continue to stay here. We need to come back more prepared and make sure no one else suffers this fate.
She just stands there.
I will reach down and pick up Ima and wipe my hand across her face, clear any blood off, make sure her eyes are closed, and begin walking towards the exit with her.
I think that is where we'll call tonight's session. And everyone is also now level 4.
Except for Ima.
Great, that makes me feel so much better.
No, but I'm sorry.
So what you're saying is I should roll for extra hit points. No, man, that's cool. That's the Icewind Dale, man.
I thought
I've never killed a player character before.
I didn't think we'd have to deal with that in this campaign.
Really? Have you not seen our party?
Have you?
I thought it would be me dying. If anything.
Yeah, we were all wrong.